Welcome to episode number 8 of Screaming Packers Madden 21 franchise series, and today I'm playing the Super Bowl. Hopefully I can win this one, unlike in my career mode series, where I lost to the Ravens 45-38. Sorry for the spoilers if you haven't seen that video yet, but if you want to watch it, fine. But we lost 48-35 to the Ravens. It wasn't good. I mean, and then we were 16-0, well 18-0 if you count the 2 playoff wins, and fortunately, we lost, like I said, 45-38 over the Ravens. Well, fortunately, I couldn't win a Super Bowl for my career mode, which I thought I would, like, most likely. But, I mean, 38 points should win you a game, and 400 yards and 4 touchdowns should win. 38 points should win you a game, and 400 yards and 4 touchdowns should win you a game, too. Fortunately, it didn't, in either case. Because our defense, I mean, couldn't stop their running back. David played 135 yards, and Jackson had, like, a lot. Lamar Jackson ran all over us, and Ingram, the Ravens running back, ran all over us as well. Or obviously as the defense for the Packers in my career mode, which I couldn't control them. But here I can, and it's not against the Ravens. It's against the Steelers. Rematch 10 years later. Played him in Super Bowl 45, beat him, I forgot what the score was, but we beat him by like, I think it was 31-27, I think? But I know the Packers did beat the Steelers in Super Bowl 45. Then it was like 31-27 or something like that. We're playing them 10 years later. So yeah, the Ravens didn't make the playoffs in this franchise as a 6th seed, but lost to the Steelers in the second round, or in the divisional round. And then they beat the Chiefs 34-27 in the AFC Championship game. The Steelers are the 5 seed, so they had a road game against Buffalo. They had a home game against Baltimore because Baltimore was a 6 seed, Pittsburgh was a 5 seed, and then they had a road game in Kansas City. Then we had 2 home games against the Buccaneers and the Cowboys. And it's not fantasy our franchise, it's just normal franchise, so we still have Rodgers and all that good stuff. Let's get into Super Bowl 55 from Tampa Bay right now. We're 16-0 in the regular season. Or Steelers are 9-7. We're 16-0. That was in the regular season. So let's get into it. Stip/simulate training. Who needs that? Play full game. So yeah, 4 6-minute quarters by the 4 6-minute quarters. It's 4 6-minute quarters. 4 6-minute quarters. 186 overall there, and 82. They have T.J. Watt, brother of J.J. Watt. They have David DeCastro, right guard, and Cameron Hayward, a right end. They also have Big Ben. So yeah, play call enhanced. Let's get into Super Bowl 55 right now. Better win this game, hopefully. Super Bowl win, 200 XP. Vinny J is the head coach, which is me. Let's do it. Come on, defense. Defense wins championships. Hopefully. Well, it does. And nice offense, because Adams had 34 touchdowns, which is insane. But our defense was good. Let's watch a condition. Alan Roach. Same coach. Well, I was about to say same coaches, but same coach for Pittsburgh with Mike Tomlin. As they did the ball first, I'll take that though because I do want the ball at 6.5. Our punter does the kickoffs, by the way. J.J. Scott does the punts and the kickoffs. But our kicker, Mason Crosby, does the tip-offs, or J.J. Scott, our punter, does the tip-offs and punts, and then Mason Crosby, our kicker, does the extra points and the field goals. And now a return only up to the 19-yard line. Here's Big Ben. Yeah, should have, but he didn't. Here we go. Let's go. Let's overload the press. Ninth appearance, first time since 10 years where they played these Steelers, and 7th title. I decided that's not title. Like overall, that was before they won some titles before the champion. Before it was called a Super Bowl, because they only won 4 Super Bowls. Last one was Super Bowl 45 10 years ago against these same Steelers, or well, they're really different now. The only player that actually was on the team when they lost 10 years ago was Big Ben, I think. Because it might have been Antonio Brown, I don't think so, but even if it was, Brown's now on the Buccaneers, or at least he's in real life. Where the heck is the pressure, guys? And fumble, strip sack, picked up, and we have the ball at the 16. Let's go. Dean Lowry with half a tackle, but not sure who had the strip sack, but we get the ball at their 16. 68 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and threw for 5,335 yards. He was the MVP. I mean, if you have almost 70 touchdowns and only 6 interceptions, yeah. So yeah, 8-6 it took, 1st and 10 from the Steelers 16. Let's do it. Just over a minute in. And oh, that throws it into a whoa. That guy almost should have been intercepted. Tight window, and it was dropped by the safety, or I think that was a safety, but by that Steelers player in the end zone. Probably was a safety, or maybe the linebacker. Wide open over Jones, and he's tackled at the 1. Then he's inside the 1, because we were at the 16, and they're saying that was less than 16 yards. So yeah, let's say it's 1st and goal from like the 1-foot line. And I'll try to run it up the dot. Jones does that, touchdown. 3 plays, and the Packers are in the end zone, and they're up 6-0. Seven nothing Packers as we got the strip sack on Big Ben, and then we go down as we started from their 16, 3 plays, we did in the end zone for a touchdown. Yeah, like I said, our punter, J.J. Scott, does the tip-in, or does the tip-offs, and punts, and our kicker, Mason Crosby, does the extra points and the field goals. But if the camera gets crooked or the TV is shut off, I'll try to fix it as soon as I can. But remember, when the screen of the TV moves, the screen of the camera moves. So if the TV gets shut off or the camera gets crooked, I'll try to fix it as soon as I can. Let's do it. Come on, guys. The pressure, please. I don't think Antonio Brown was on that team 10 years ago. And like I said, even if he was, he's no longer on the Steelers. So and they never. These quarterbacks were the same 10 years ago, but that's the same, I believe. And that's another sack. Josh Jackson on the corner blitz. 3rd and 12 from their 18. That's 2 sacks already. 3:10 to go in the first quarter. 7-0 Packers here in Super Bowl 55. Here we go. And a hit, almost got sacked. Did it away, but it's dropped by 38, shy of the first down marker. 4th and 5 from the 24, and they're going to be punting now. So good job. They got the yards, but didn't do it the first down. Like in real life, I bet the Packers would do that. I mean, just their MO, you know, especially in NFC Championship games. And here's Irvin on the return, and he broke the tackle. Ooh, and he's down to the 32. Irvin, who last year ended up on the IR, injured reserve, like halfway through the season, and he missed like the last half of the season. But late in the season, like in week 15 or something, they signed Tavon Austin via free agency. And I'll throw it to square, wide open as Adams, touchdown. Obviously, in my career mode, Adams was out for the rest of the season. Didn't play in the Super Bowl. If you see a chest injury or something, that's what it said during the game. Kind of forgot about that part, but As Jordan Love, our better quarterback, is a holder. Extra points good. 14 up in Green Bay. 2:22 to go in the first. There's a hit by J.K. Stott, which pretty good one into the end zone. Will it be returned by number 10? No. I don't know if that's T.J. Watt. No, it's not. Why would a defensive guy return it? Sometimes you see cornerbacks may return it, but you don't want to see linebackers return it. J.J. Watt's now obviously on the Cardinals. And, okay. Here we go, and he did it away, but it's incomplete. It's 3 for 9, or 3 for 8, or 3 for 4 with 19 yards. I don't know how. Here we go. I'm on Dean Lowry, which I believe he's on the team in real life, I think. And that's caught by Smith-Schuster. 4 for 5, 24 yards. It is now 3rd and 5. But slants 3. He's been throwing it pretty well, but he hasn't really had a big bomb. He's only been throwing it for like less than 10 yards so far. Big play for the Steelers if they want to avoid the punt, and it's dropped by 18. And it looks like, you know, a punt. They're not going to go for it from their own 30. But that's what a fumble, loss, and then 2 punts. I almost blocked that. I also almost roughed the punter right there. Here we go. Here's Irvin again. And Irvin's up to just over midfield at their 49. So he has what, like, 23 yards. He has like what, like 50 yards as a punt return, and 50 yards total between the 2 punt returns or something like that, or more. Here we go. Let's throw it to Mercedes Lewis in career mode. And also in career mode we also have Zay Jones and someone else, and we don't have neither of those. We don't have neither of those players. We don't have either of those players here in franchise. But we obviously Adams we didn't have in the Super Bowl because he was out with a chest injury for the rest of the season. Same then for I don't know. You know, what a pass to MVS touchdown, which we did have in my career mode. Adams we didn't, like I said, because he was out for the rest of the season with a chest injury. Or he was out with the rest of the season with a chest injury. Adams was in my career mode. Here, well, he's not out for the season. Out for the season is Devin Funchess, but in real life. So we have Adams here, unlike in career mode, where he's out for the rest of the season with a chest injury. Funchess is out here with a torn PCL. But in real life, for the real life 2020 season, he opted out because of COVID, and now he might get cut by the Packers in real life. Because he hasn't played a game in 2 years. He hasn't played a game since week 1 of the 2019 season where he broke his collarbone. And he wasn't with he was at the Colts in 2019. And in the season opener, he broke his collarbone and was out for the rest of the season. And then the next year he opted out because of COVID. And then and there are other injuries here as Torrey Lindsley. I'm not sure what happened to him, but I forgot what his injury was. But he was out for 2 more weeks. But obviously 2 more weeks is the off season, so he's out the rest of the year. But not sure what happened to him. That's our only 2 injuries right there, and that is incomplete. So yeah, Funchess is out with the rest of the season with a PCL, towards PCL, injured reserve, and then Lindsley's out for 2 more weeks, but 2 more weeks is the off season. And that's a sack. Thank you very much. Josh Johnson again. 3 sacks already. 2 by Josh Johnson, and then the first one was a strip sack. 21-0 Green Bay after 1 quarter here in Super Bowl 55 in Tampa Bay. Here we go. From their own 13, it's 3rd and 17. We're dominating on their defense, especially the sacks, and that is intercepted. It's intercepted by L. Ryan. I'm not sure, maybe Loden Ryan, but either way, we have the ball at their 33, already up 21. Love, which means 0. Rodgers that's in tennis. We're up 21-0. Here's Rodgers is in the zone, and they're 33. Okay, now we have a guy chasing it after Rodgers, and I believe that's Watt. It is. 2nd and 18. T.J. Watt. First sack for the Steelers, or and won, or first set for the Steelers in the Super Bowl, and Rodgers not in the zone anymore, beat his zone. And then the stat would get him out of the zone, and that was bad. And now he lost, I think, 3 yards? Well, now we're not in field goal range. It's 3rd and 21 from their 45. We did get 10 yards, we're probably back in field goal range. Not sure what the wind is, though, if there is any wind. And it's caught by Lazard. Can he hit the first? Yes, he can. And he's in. Touchdown. Broke a few tackles, and he's in for a 45-yard touchdown. Which I'm not sure if Alan Lazard was in my career mode or not. I don't think he was, or at least he wasn't starting. We had Zay Jones and someone else out. We had Zay Jones, who's in my career mode, but not here in franchise, and then we have someone else who was some other receiver that was in career mode, but not here in franchise. I don't remember who though. Well, it's 28-0. The wind is 5 miles per hour blowing with this kid basically. So, you know, 28-0. 4:51 to go in the second quarter. I mean, I was at the ball after halftime. Already up 4 touchdowns, or up by 4 touchdowns. So I could put that better. Okay. And Tom's like, we have 4 drives, we have 4 touchdowns. They have what, 5 drives and like a few punts, interception, fumble, something like that. Here we go, and the dive fell over. I mean, there's good job by the defense cover everyone, but it's kind of, I mean, that was a lot of time for Big Ben. Obviously, it's probably not a threat to run, but cornerbacks or the defense can't cover your man like for forever, and that is caught by 13. First down. Here we go, and it's a tight pocket, wide open is 89. Vance McDonald, first down. 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. They're at R41. First time they're in enemy territory. And now they're running it, but I just blew by my dime. Kenny Clark just made the tackle for the loss. Second and 12. So with Undersmoke 2. Part of the dime, I believe. Or nickel package, I think, or something. Empty backfield for Pittsburgh. And wide open is 85. And he's down to the 25. 7 for 12, 75. 7 for 12, 77 yards and an interception for Pittsburgh. That's Ebron. And they're running it. And Connor is bottled up, lost a yard. 3 rushes, 1 yard for Connor. Josh Jackson has 3 tackles. 2nd and 11. 2:15 to go in the half. And here we go. And it's caught by 85. It's a first down to the 14. I'll probably take us to a 2-minute warning. It will. 28-0 Packers as we hit the 2-minute warning here in Super Bowl 55. First and 10. As I looked it down the board, remember we just blocked our halftime. Here we go. I dove at nobody because there was a screen and that time I was messed up. Send it down. Why is this guy not? I don't know what that was. Let's see. Smith. I don't know if Smith's supposed to rush or anything, but we just sapped him again. Green. 3rd and 15. So with cover 1 linebacker blitz. Let's do it. Here's Xavier Smith here in the corner, and it's caught. Is it? It is caught down to the 11. Let's call a timeout because I want to get the ball back. Which I will, but I want more time. So they are going to kick it. It's a 28-yard field goal attempt for the left hash. 29 yards. And the kick is going to be good. It's 28-3. So the shutout is gone. 28-25 with that, I believe, 28-yard field goal. And we hit the ball around minute 24 down the first half, up 28-3, and we also did the ball after halftime. And now will be returned from the 5. Here's Irvin, little bullet out here, and he is maybe gone. And I think he is 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown. 95-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. 94, officially. But we're up now 34-3. And the kick is good. 35-3 Green Bay. Minute 14 to go in the half. And Green Bay also did the ball after halftime. So they had a blowout like Super Bowl 48 was, where the Seahawks beat the Broncos, what, like 40-8? Obviously, this game's 35-3, and we still have over half a game to play. And now it'll be a touchback. So it looks like we're not going to lose the Super Bowl here, because I think the reason why is because we're not playing the Ravens. 1, 2, I actually control the defense. Or I didn't my Dash C of the show, or my Dash C career mode, not the road of the show. Here we go, and wide open is 19, first down. I did the last video on the channel wasn't the last episode, or the last video on the channel, which will be linked to that video in the description below, was an episode of my Dash C Road to the Show series. If you haven't checked that out yet, put the link in the description. Minute to go in the half. 35-3 Green Bay. Pittsburgh called their first timeout. It's caught. Another timeout. They have one left with 57 seconds left. Here we go, and Big Ben just stands there, and he gets demolished by Josh Jackson. They hurried up. So it's a free safety blitz side. It's a 3rd and 11, and that's in the play, 4th down. Okay, I just want to see if I did block the punt. I haven't done it before. Here's Irvin, which has already returned a kick, and he almost returned, maybe. I mean, I know he had that tackle at the 35, but if he got around that cluster, he might have been gone. 20 seconds to go. We have 2 timeouts at our own 36. We do the ball after halftime as we're up 35-3. So the veteran timeout, Mercedes Lewis got a timeout. Already there, 48. One timeout left. Only had 10 offensive plays, by the way. Wide open is Adams. Can he get in the end zone? No. Down to their 19. 9 seconds to go as we call our 3rd and final timeout. We gotta throw it to the end zone. Let's do it. They only have 1 guy back, so it's probably one-on-one here. Just make sure they don't take the rest of the clock up. Let's throw it to the end zone. Got it. Touchdown. MVS. Like 5 seconds left. Second touchdown of the game for MVS. Man, I can't think of that. It was Zay Jones and someone else. And it's now 42-3. Yeah. In my fantasy draft franchise, that's a difficulty is pro. Not in this series. It's rookie. On Dash. My career mode, it was rookie, but somehow I lost that. Here, well, I don't think I'm going to be blowing a 39-point lead, I don't think. So 5 seconds to down, I'm not going to squib it. By the time I thought of squibbing it or not, I already doing the meters. It's a touchback with the ball after halftime. At some point, I'll probably start simming because I don't want to. I'll probably do the first drive of the 3rd quarter for us because we did the ball, and then probably sim the rest of the 3rd quarter. Here we go. Here's Josh Johnson. There's knee in it. So yeah, 42. Seriously, I have to pick up. Oh, that's the end of the half. We're up 42-3. Let's listen in to John Stutzman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Averaging 16 yards per play. Anyway, now we hit the ball, so it's 10.5, up 39. I shouldn't. I know it's a top fair catch just because I really want my offense to be out there. I don't really want him to return it for a touchdown, and then so just to make sure that doesn't happen, I want top for a fair catch. It's in the end zone, so it's a touchback. Flip ended right before the snap happened, but it was 25 yards of MVS. We're gonna play that start from the 25, so we're up to the 50 now. It's run out with Aaron Jones. Big hole, and he's got about 12 yards first down. 11 yards. 5 rushes, 31 yards, and a touchdown by Aaron Jones. Averaging 6 yards per run. Per rush, I guess. This should be an interception, should be a touchdown, and it's a touchdown. I should have done that my dash C career mode. If I did that, we would have won. Not like saying I didn't do it, but obviously that was the Ravens, the Steelers, and obviously I can control my. I'm playing a defense. I play everything in this series, my franchise, but I only play offense in my career mode because my career mode is of a quarterback. That's 49-3. I'm planning to have to sit off sim for the rest of the quarter. So it's going to turn about a yard or two deep, and he's up to the 23. L3. No, let's do not that. Next quarter. Just see, maybe they'll do a touchdown, maybe. No, they don't. They do. They do eventually. And we have the ball at their 17, I believe. Then it's 4th and 1 too. I didn't realize that. So turnovers, we have 1. 4th and a yard from their 17. 49-10. And wide open is R1. He's got it. Lazard touchdown. Send it for Lazard. I don't remember, sir. No way that was a 10-minute drive. I don't think it was because it was only a glitch. I've seen that glitch for a while now where the time for the drive is completely off when they show it right there. They show it under the scoreboard, that's right, but when they show it on that little thing on the side, in the bottom left-hand corner or bottom right-hand corner, it's wrong for some reason. Up to the 20, 6 seconds into the 4th. Tell me that, and the touchdown and that return only took 6 seconds combined. I don't think so. I kind of messed that up. Should have left on that. I didn't realize I had to, but that one touchdown for Pittsburgh must have been a rushing touchdown, or maybe a Pitt 6 because it wasn't a passing touchdown because Sid Ben only has that one interception, like 150 yards or something. That's 28 passes, 10 rushes in the game for Pittsburgh, and that was a dangerous pass into play. Yeah, 194 passing yards and interception. You would think. There we go. That passed the guy, and I dove at his feet and sat there. I don't think it was me, but it was Covington. 6 stats for the Steelers. 6 stats for the Panthers. 6 stats for the Panthers, 1 for the Steelers. Anyway, now it's 3rd and 20, and that is intercepted by 31 Amos. This is only a Pitt 6, most likely, unless they catch me. They might actually catch me. And he tackled me in the end zone. Pitt 6. What, 62-10? Yeah. $63-10, 4:42 to go in the game. Yeah. Complete domination, you know. I wish I could have done this. We've done this in the first 2 games. Beat, the Buccaneers 70-14, and then the I think it was 70-14. Then we beat the Cowboys 77, 70-7. Now we're beating the Steelers 63-10. I don't know what happened in the first 2 games in my career mode, but in the 3rd game, after the Super Bowl, after things changed. Still scored 38 points, but we did it 45 points, and we lost 45-38. Here we go. From the 19, 440 they go. It's caught, and he broke a tackle and almost hit myself. I was standing right there. Big Ben, I mean, he's thrown it 20 times, 31 times really, and he's completed it 20 times. He's thrown over 200 yards, but honestly, has an interception, not even a touchdown. Has a screen, but I completely demolished Big Ben, Dean Lowry. Couldn't throw the ball quick enough on the screen, because the screen, the offensive lineman's not blocking after like a second after the ball is snapped. It's what, 7 sacks now? 4 minutes to go in Super Bowl 55. That is caught. But it's now 3rd down and 9. Here's Rodgers. They knew they were having a bad, but they're up by 53. Here we go. I bowled the guy over and a tackle. Out a yard. 4th down. Big Ben also has 2 interceptions now, by the way, because it was the pit sits. I forgot about that. Okay, that was weird. Well, here's Irvin again from the 19, and here we go. Some open space and a blocker right there. Up to their 46, 2:55 to go in the game. A lot of punt. Rodgers in the zone again. He has like 5 touchdowns. Here we go. Throws it to the running back, and what a spin move by Aaron Jones. Got 316 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 1 interception, which was when I was simming. What, basically almost the entirety, well, last like 4 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here we go. Let's give it to Jones. Two-minute warning. 63-10 Green Bay. So with the Williams, the Senninson running back, did he catch it though? Yes, he did. Barely. But Senninson running back, which in real life they're not going to re-sign him, but 6-yard run, or 6-yard reception. Did count though. 3rd and 2 though for the 20. And he would get the 1st down, and I hit my own man. But he's down to the 4, 1st and goal. He's going to try to jam it, and he got halfway there down to the 2. Now it's goal on defense for Pittsburgh. And let's just see if we didn't run it. Let's run it up the gut, and he is in. Touchdown. 69-10. Which is completely insane, but... It's now 70-10, minute 12 to go in the Super Bowl. Vinny J will win a Super Bowl along with Aaron Rodgers is 2nd. Vinny J is 1st, and then all these players, I think they're 1st as well. Well, maybe Mercedes Lewis maybe won 1, but Rodgers 2nd. Vinny J's 1st. Fumbled the ball, and we have it. Let's go. Didn't even try to do that, but it's dairy. We have the ball now. It's a video game. I just pour it on, and I'm actually playing the computer. If it was a real person, I wouldn't keep doing this, but because it's a video game and because I'm playing the computer, why not? Let's do it. This should be a touchdown. Yep. Adams again. 76-10. 3rd touchdown for Adams. I wish we had him for the Super Bowl in my career mode, but we still had what? We still had MVS. We still had Zay Jones. We still had someone else. I forgot the name. It was, I don't know, but someone else. Oh, we still had Aaron Jones. Also, we had Dash C. Aaron Rodgers was the backup. But that's how we still had MVS. We had Zay Jones. We had. There was one person I can't remember one person. This time, not a fumble. But 77 to 10. Okay, let's just sim the rest of the game right now. I don't know. The end of the game, and the Panthers have won the Super Bowl. So we beat the Steelers 77 to 10. As the Vince Lombardi Trophy is going back to Green Bay. Oh, Andrew Amos is a player of the game, which that means he's a MVP. I just see he had 6 tackles, he had the interception, well, pick six. I did that ball, so I made it Rodgers, because Rodgers had like 6 touchdowns, but whatever. And here's the trophy presentation, hopefully. Yeah, there it is. So it's there's Vinny J, Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams, Aaron Jones, and usually that's the middle linebacker at Kurtzby, or that was the name, I believe. So usually it's the head coach, wide receiver, the top wide receiver, the top running back, or the first string wide receiver, the first string running back, first string quarterback, or the starting quarterback, and then usually that's like the middle linebacker or something. So yeah, 341 yards only, not even 400 yards, but he had 7 touchdowns. It been 225 yards, no touchdowns, 71.4% completion percentage for Rodgers, 65.7% completion percentage for Ben. Yeah. I understand. I don't know. It's not. I don't know. But yeah, at least we're doing a Super Bowl here. I'll be doing a Patters franchise in Madden 22, which comes out in about a month. I mean, I think it comes out August 20th for everyone. August 16th if you have like if you pre-order it. And if you pre-order it early, it's on August 16th. But if you don't, and then it comes out for everyone August 20th. So I mean, today is July 14th, so it's just about a month. So yeah. Yeah, I'll see you on the other side. But that was insane. 77. Whew. Well, like I said, I won a Super Bowl here. I saw my fantasy draft franchise with the Panthers. That'll be most likely that's Madden 21 video, or it's face the franchise, which depends if I can win out a Super Bowl there. Because it depends like what they're gonna throw me, and that's the thing. I've won one Super Bowl, but maybe I don't want to send one. Depends like where I am. I don't remember where I am. I don't know, but that's Madden 21 video. Will probably be next episode of my Carolina Panthers fantasy draft franchise series, which will be the Super Bowl 55 against, I don't remember who we're playing, but might be the Patriots. It actually might be the Patriots. I don't know. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah. Also, I'll be doing it like I'll face the franchise in Madden 22, which there is one. I'll be doing definitely a career mode, a franchise, and a face the franchise in Madden 22, and maybe another fantasy draft franchise. Maybe. But definitely another career mode, definitely another career mode, definitely another franchise, and definitely another face the franchise, and maybe a fantasy draft franchise. So, yeah, definitely a career mode, definitely a franchise, definitely a face the franchise, and maybe a fantasy draft franchise. Alright, some of those on the board. If you had subscribed to the like button, subscribe if you want to tell your mom, dad, grandmother, aunts, uncles, best friends about these videos. And you know, I'm going to see you in another video here on Oracle Football and Gaming. And if you're watching, I'll see you next time. Eat a lot of bacon, and go Packers.